Almost forgot to turn on that microphone again. Again! It's too early. I am not used to being, chatty this early in the morning. But, hey, welcome back, everybody. Happy New Week. We're starting a new project today. We are going to be designing a banner, multiple banners, most likely, for a gardener in Martinique, which is, an island off of France that speaks French and Creole. So I will probably be doing a majority of the prototyping and mock-ups and wireframes and just precursors in English because I know those words. And then we'll use our handy dandy friend Google Translate to translate to our final thing. But yeah, it should be interesting. I'm picking a pretty simple prompt for this week. So this is probably like, you could knock this out in 30 minutes, an hour or so probably. We're still gonna dedicate 5 days to it. So we'll have a ton of different variations. And going this slow, we'll probably be able to stay pretty organized as well. Like maybe come up with just another miniature design system for fonts, maybe make styles out of things and go from there. But last week's design challenge, I grossly underestimated how long it would take me to do that. So I'm a little bit exhausted from that one today. So, I mean, we're going to take it slow this week. We're still going to be productive. We're going to do some cool things, but I don't want a project that will run over by 2 days in like 10 hours again, so I signed up for it, and we can do those occasionally. That one was really fun, and it turned out really cool. It's a little bit rough around the edges. It didn't come out quite as like perfect as I wanted. So if I do go back and change some things, I'll probably change it from Smart Animate to Dissolve, so things stay in their right location when they come in. But other than that, it works really well. It's like map 7 or something just did this really wonky thing where only half of the things animate, even though like all of the variants are like clearly defined and everything is included. Like I can't really figure out even layering, like everything's on top that should be coming up, and half of it does. Like the bottom text came up, but none of the rooms would highlight unless you click the option at the bottom. So I may just have to redo frame like 7 or something, which we got pretty fast at doing, but we definitely got it to a point where all 7 floors were done. You could change between floors. You could see everything on the floor. You could hover things. So it got to a place where we could call it finished, but it's not like finalized, Like we could call the project done because I expected to spend 10 to 15 hours on it and we spent like 20 something. Oh, but let's get into this. We should look up, banner sizes and get ourselves some banners going. I'm gonna do that. Let me look up. I'll drag this over here, like YouTube banner size. The YouTubes. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. That's huge. That's a big ass image. That's a banner? My God. YouTube banner size. Whoa, that's not an S. There you go, YouTube banner size. Let's see, like Twitter banner size. I'm trying to think of what other like banners. It didn't say print. We were doing digital products, so it won't be like a 3 foot by like 2 foot. It won't be like a print banner. So just looking up other size banners here. Let's see here. Twitter banner size. Twitter banner. Okay, 1500 by 500. 1500 by 500. Twitter banner size. And then what about like a blog banner? Like we'd need, hey, why won't you click off that? There we go. Let's see, is Blogspot still a thing? People still using Blogspot? Blogspot! Header image size. People are searching for that. Let's go. The image you upload can be anything. We recommend a width of 1000 pixels. Okay, so it can be like a 16 by 16 cube. Should we? Let's do the same. Yeah, let's do 16. Damn, that's huge though. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. No! Not what I meant! It wasn't clicked in. So 1600 by, we'll say 1000. Because, man, a full cube just seems crazy. So this is gonna be Blogspot banner size? Alright. 462. I love just noticing what numbers I've randomly dragged things to, and then like, cool, yeah, that was a really well thought out decision. But it wasn't a decision. We were just being random. Too hard on myself. 492, you idiot. Who does that? Alright, so I need one that's like 1920. This one's 256. 1920. I don't want to use, do I want, that's like a, it's a big step up in size. Let's see here. Oh, that one's, you know what? Let's just do this. Keep them all rectangles. 1920 times 1080. 688. No, we want that 462. 462 is the intentional one. Alright, so maybe I'll drag this one. Not like a triple click or anything, bud. What are you doing? Keep them all in order there. So this one's what? 1500. Probably need a tablet sized one, which is what, 764? Tablet. Let's see here. iPad mini resolution. What are we working with here? Are you serious? No? No? What? Damn, that well. Sheesh. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Okay, this is what I was expecting. 768. 768. And then we'll do by like 500 or 400. 768. Just do like 400. It's fine. So this one's gonna be like tablet banner size. Which one was this? This is desktop banner size. That's really, it's not even a banner at that point. It's just a desktop image. I feel the same about the YouTube one. Like that's just 1920 scaled up. It's not a banner. It's an entire ass background. Alright, we'll put this one right there. And then we need an iOS, I think 390 is it's one of the sizes, so we'll do 390. It's like 390 or 392, somewhere around there. I'm just gonna do 390. 390, and then we can go over here and make it like 200. And this will be our iOS. I almost got murdered for capitalizing that I. Whoo! iOS banner size. Did I mess that up? I think I did. I somehow managed to mess that up. Are you in line, sir? Okay, he's in line. It just looks really off to me. Something about scale, you know. Alright. So we have everything labeled so far. Let's go ahead and grab a frame. I just want it to be desktop. Or a presentation, I think is what they're under. What? Presentation for that 1920 by 1080. And this is gonna be just like fonts. We'll go with that. And we're gonna start off pretty easy, And let's see here. I was grooving with, it was just enter. Enter looks really awesome. Let's see here. What was I gonna type it? Oh, I don't need to type anything specifically, but learn French, Sean. And then we're gonna say translate. Oh, come on. I gotta go to translate first. I'm an idiot. Alright, so learn French, Sean. And then we're gonna convert that to French. Apprende. Right? Something like that. We'll see. French, there it is. Hey, apprendre. Apprendre.
Apprendre le français.
Apprendre. Okay. Alright. Alright, we were close. Alright. Alright, I gotta get better at that. We've got like 3 language learning apps that I use sporadically, but I could definitely be better at staying on top of those. Paste here. Paste. There we go. So enter, probably, I want to make this like at least 32. And then I love that font. I think that's so good. It's just so chonky. That spacing, I don't know. My freaking, hold on. I'm not sure if this is like a default setting or what, but for one of my like most recent client projects, every time I would check my like font to make sure everything was like correct, my letter spacing was just like AWOL. It was just doing the most random things. Like some of them were like 5%, some of them were like -4. Like I don't know what was up with that. Have no idea what was going on with my letter spacing. But man, I should keep an eye on that because this is the first time I've ever seen it just completely goofing off. I had a lot of weird issues like that on this most recent project. It could be because I was working, so this most recent project I was doing mainly on PC, where I've been working on Mac in the past, so everything looks slightly different to me. But Figma works the same, but like the inspect tool looks different, like it feels different on PC. And a lot of things just seemed more arbitrary. So I don't know if that was part of it, is using PC instead of my Mac. I prefer the Mac for sure. Get those little swipies and the zoomies, but yeah, it has been a weird transition trying to get it, trying to do it on on PC, and I should just plug in and capture card my Mac so I can keep using the same interface. But it'll probably be beneficial, you know, years down the road to be like, yeah, I can use it on PC. I have no idea. Like, it's a tough transition because the mouse and everything is opposite, which I could change, but then it would just screw me in other areas. All right. So let's try some other fonts. I like that one. I like it a lot. But let's just... Did it do it like 6 times? Come on, come on. Here we go. So Open Sans is got a heavy, I know that. Extra bold, alright. It's alright. I do like the first one. Man, they're pretty damn similar, but... then let's drag that down. I'm gonna try... What on God's flat earth is happening? I'm telling you, sometimes PC is wonky. I don't think it's Figma's fault at all. I don't think it is, but man. Okay, let's try Arial. And they have black. Nice. Maybe give these a little bit more spacing. This one I feel like takes longer to read. But it's a letter spacing thing, I think. Kind of the same with this one. I do like I still like Enter the most, and I think Enter is pretty, well, it might be why it's named that. I think it's a pretty international font, multilingual. So that is probably the best choice for doing something in French anyways. But let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna select all of these. and try the dumbest thing I've ever attempted here. So I don't want to change that. I want to change... Oh, you know what? I kind of do, but I kind of can't, I guess. So let's make it 24. And then bold. And yeah, there's one in between, but... Alright. Alright. Let's do it. Let's go the one in between too. This one only has like 2, right? Oh no, this one's open sans. This one's like right behind it. That one's good. This one has very few options. I thought. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, so 24. Should I keep it at 24 while we go through this, or... Nah, let's just keep lowering it by like 4 each time, maybe. I feel like I'm gonna run out of... I'll have to go back through and change these. So instead of extra bold, we'll have bold. Instead of bold, we'll have semi-bold. And instead of bold, we'll have regular. See, man, okay, I do love that when it's regular. I don't like it so much when this one's heavy. But I do like that when that one is regular. What's the difference? Weight? What? What is this? Where did that even come from? Oh wait, no, I did want that. Why did it? What is it? Is it making its own decisions? They've made AI fonts. Machine learning enter font. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna do them one at a time so I don't just keep doing bizarre things. So we'll make this one 16. And instead of bold, we'll go semi-bold. And how many more of these? This one's open sans, so we'll have a few, I think. Whoa, let's not lose our heads. Alright, and then that one is gonna be... I got 2 semi-bolds. I'm the richest man in the world. So that one's regular. That one's alright. That one's okay. I feel like that regular is better, in my opinion. The S is a little bit more complete. Like, not complete, but comes up and down a little bit further on both sides. I like it. I like it. Alright. Then let's drag this one down. This one I think has like light and maybe a couple other options. Oh, and I didn't change this to 16, did I? You fool! Whoa, that took a huge change. Okay. It's almost time for more coffee, I'm afraid. I'm afraid! Okay. So, we have just some examples of different texts. We don't have to use all of these, and we're not going to use all of these. We might use a mixture of 2 of these. And I think my least favorite is open sans. Yeah, I don't really care for the open sand so much. Did I didn't change this to, these are both regular. I'm getting all kinds of sidetracked. Okay, there isn't actually one, so forget about it. I love Enter. I think Enter has a really awesome just kind of weight to it. I like that a lot. But for the thinner weights, we could keep going down here. I'm gonna get rid of this. Goodbye. Goodbye, open sands. So we're gonna get this, drag this down. Change the old pixel height there, and then drop this down to medium. My gosh, we have a lot of choices. Probably not even gonna try to dip down into 8-point font. For real skis? Oh. Huh. Yeah, it won't even let me choose it. It's like, don't. It's too small. It's too small. Then, instead of medium, regular. Oh, man. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna group these. I like it. I'm gonna drag one off and do something stupid. I think probably stupid. So I want to change these to white. All of them. I can do that right here. But I want it to be like 60% white. And then, man, yeah, this is gonna look stupid, but I'm willing to try it. Just center all of these. And then, let's see here, that's the smallest one. So we're gonna go up. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are gonna move. So let's do, I guess, let's see here. Maybe it would look better if it's pretty. Doesn't look, I mean, like the worst thing I've ever seen. Let's start at the bottom though and go back to 100, and then we'll lighten them as we go back. So this will be like 80, 60, 50, 40, or sorry, 60, 40. Okay, yeah, we can't do that much unless we just start kind of maybe from here trickling it down a little bit. 50, 40, and then made this one like 25 for some reason. I don't like it a ton, but it kind of has a weird fun aesthetic. Kind of. What would happen if Shift A, these are all gonna overlap. That won't work. I could center. That's what I want to do. Feel like this one needs to come down by maybe not a full 1, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one needs to come down by like 5. Even 6. There we go. I like that better. Kind of a fun, I don't think we'll use it, but makes it a little bit more three-dimensional. So cool. Then are we gonna do like a fun IKEA thing where they have like white right there and then just an image masked out? Let me go ahead and label these fonts. This is enter prefer, what is this one? Bold through black for headlines. Let's see, and then we're gonna make this like 18, and this will be 12. And then let's make that italics just so we can see, you know, regular italic. Oh, what? What? Oh, there's. I was looking for it to say regular in front of it. That's funny. Okay, so we're gonna say, maybe put this over here. Enter, prefer bold to black for headlines. And then let's drag this down to this. And this one is Arial. Prefer regular for body. So then let's denote this one, and this one into like a I want it to be noticeably different. I don't think that'll do. Well, I don't hate that middle gray at all. Okay, that's just for displaying which one we like the most. This is regular as well, right? We can do both of those. Okay. You know what? I should have, well, joke's on me. I should have just made that a style, but I guess it doesn't matter because we're not probably gonna use this gray. We might, who knows? Might be too early to make a style out of anything. That'll work just fine. Let's do something like this. I get line height. Damn. Can you do that here? Settings. You could do it, right? I thought that was right here. Where you? Whoa, that's crazy. That's not what I want. That's not what I want either. I thought there was a way to where you could like click into it and say align at the bottom of the text, but I'm not gonna worry about it for now. This'll do. This'll do. Now we want a bold stroke on that. Doesn't really actually have to be that bold. I don't know what I'm talking about. One probably will do, but I want it to be custom, and the only one I don't want is that side. I don't want that fill. And then let's do another square here. It goes to the middle of this and lines up. And then kind of same thing, we're gonna add a stroke to it. We're going to make this stroke dashed. That's fine, that's fine. Stroke style, there we go, dashed. A dash of 2 is totally good. And then we're gonna customize it. Oh, right there. And then take off the top. And take off the right side. And then take out that fill. And we have like this nice little bada bing. You guys seeing that? Look how pretty. Oh, wow. So then I'll group these two together just so you can change them. Control G to group. And this is going to be our example text bracket. There we go. And then I say we throw caution to the wind. Bring this down here. We're gonna have to change a couple of things on this. That should be alright. Whoa, if I could scroll, please, please. Let's move them both up to the bottom of that text. Bring this down to the top of that text. That'll do. This needs to come down to the middle of that cube. That's probably close enough for me. And not get a... Alright, that's fine. Zoom in to the correct location, bud. There we go. Is that just this one? No. I just want this. There we go. I want it a little higher than that. That's probably good. I think that's pretty awesome. And then we can grab all of this, group this as Arial, and then grab all of this, group this as, it's like I've lost it, enter. There we go. So we like those fonts. We like those fonts a lot. Let's Control Z that, and then those on top of each other. It looks like it. Okay, I'm good with that. Looks like close enough to me. Alright, those look good. Can I use... Oh, dude, there are emojis. I can leave myself emojis. I do need to scroll up if I want to see that emoji, though. Where's the side eye? I need to challenge myself. There we go. 1,000 Imperial credits says you can't use this and make it look decent in this design. Alright, self. Alright. Future self is gonna be pissed. Another challenge. Cool. So the one thing that I'm worried about, and this is just for my own preference, because, you know, maybe we should be, I guess I should be in the mindset that I'm going to be handing this off to somebody, but in my head, like, does the gray, even though we have the selection box, does that really say highlighted? Or does the black look more bold and like the ones we do want to be using? I don't know. It looks like they're deselected almost. Or inactive. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just me looking at that weird. Maybe I'm looking at it correctly. Am I gonna do anything about it? Probably not. Probably won't. Since this is just for me. And I know what I meant because I leave myself notes. Sometimes just to harass myself. Okay. So let's say we have, let's copy this one, Control C, and then I kind of want to grab all of these, drag them over to the other side. Maybe we group all of these and call this like wireframe 1. Wireframe 01. Then we can group all of these and just say banner size templates. We'll leave those alone. We could even do this. Not that. What you doing? Is that what group 1 is? Did I? Oh. You goof. You absolute goof. That's what we wanted to select. Make that like 50. Even 25%. So those look like not what we're dealing with, you know? That visual hierarchy. So set this down like right here. Maybe make that closer for gestalt reasons. So we're gonna have banner stuff. Do we want to like pick a fun couple of images from Unsplash and try some fun things? Let's see it. See what happens. We're gonna need plugins, Unsplash. Garden. Sorry, sometimes when I talk goofy and I'm typing at the same time, I'm just like, why did I do that to myself? Okay, I love this. I want it to be more like planting the plants, you know, not just like a holistic overview of some garden that's majestic. That is gorgeous to me. I love that. That's going on the board. This is a real bop. I like this song. Alright, so seedlings. That's so funny because I said seedlings and I immediately thought of the like the Orkai yelling, "Find the seedlings!" And then we scroll past a Hobbit house, and that's really funny to me. Just Way to go, internet stacking of images. That worked really well. Oh, wow, that macro grass. That looks fake. We gotta use it. Also, hello, mysterious doorway. There we go. That's like these two, exactly what I was looking for. Let's give a little bit more space here. A bada bing, you're perfect. Never change. Same to you. All right. What a cool shot. Oh, speaking of cool shots. Oh my god. How many wars were fought for that majestic view? That's crazy. Alright, just a couple more. I like these. Ooh. I could get lost in gardening pictures, turns out. If you guys don't have the Unsplash plugin for Figma, super recommend it. Super recommend it. Did I grab both of those? I didn't. I grabbed one of them. This one next. It's just so easy to use and super high quality images and royalty free. I think, like, for the most part. I think they advertise on their main website that you can have premium images, but 99% sure most of the ones that you find in here are royalty free, and they have the person's name below it, so I think you can click that and see, yeah, all of their pictures if you really like them. Oh, those coffee beans. This guy's great. Is that a lot? New Orleans? That's sweet, man. That definitely looks like New Orleans. I love black and white though. He's doing a great job with that. And his, like, focal length is really cool. Even that one. It's a variation from what he usually shoots where everything is clear, but Jacob Rubner using one of those images. I don't know if we actually used any of his. No, we didn't, but shout out to Jacob anyways. So we have some images. Let's move these up here. Maybe break them into two groups. How many do we have? 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 images. So let's do this. Let's sub 2 of these. We're gonna do this. Clean this up. Distribute vertical spacing. 420 between them, huh? Alright. Just for the memes. So we'll do the same over here. Distribute vertical spacing. That's way too much. We wanted exactly 420 for math. That's damn close. Awesome. I'm not looking at the gaps. I know the gaps are the same, but I was like guesstimating how to make these line up with 11 images, and not to brag too much, but I kind of nailed it. Here we go. So we can group all of these and just say, you know, source material. It just, no point in really grouping it other than to clean up this workspace. So this is gonna be Unsplash images. What is group 1? Text? Oh, that's the weird 3D text past me. Let's see here. Past me thinks is cool. Thought was cool. Weird 3D text past me, thought was cool. Alright. Now I'm just harassing past me. This is great. It's just gonna be like a comment war between me and myself later. Like, you bastard. How could you even say that? We were live. Save that for later. You're so unprofessional. Okay, so let's see. This is probably one of the better images. I like these. The first image I want to use. This is a big choice, you know. Our first image that we're gonna use. I don't get another chance to make this decision. Are these frames are bigger than the images? That's okay. Let's do this. So yeah, the unsplash images are all responsive, so you can drag them out and they don't warp. Like, they don't do that stretchy thing. They scale, so that's nice. So we have that. Is that the same size as my rectangle though? Maybe. Oh shit, I don't really want that in there either. I want it in wireframes. Inside wireframes, actually. And this was the YouTube banner size. So drag that right above YouTube banner. And probably group those two and start working inside a group. So this is YouTube. Oh, whoa. Banner. YouTube banner. Okay. So then let's slap what text we liked on top of it. Control C over here. Slap a Control V right here. Paste here, that's fine. So YouTube does this crazy thing where you have this entire image to work with, but they don't let you use that entire image on any platform. And it's really kind of bizarre to me. I ran into this recently because I had used a majority of the frame for this channel's YouTube banner. And when I'd uploaded it and refreshed, it looked so stupid on every single device that I tried it on. So like sometimes it would just crop out the name of the channel altogether, or it would stretch it and like zoom in on a very like weird part of the image. So there's like different templates that YouTube has that's like, oh, if you're gonna use this device, we'll crop in on this part of the screen. And it's like the bottom right corner, and they're like, but if you're on a tablet, we're gonna use the entire top bar. And it's like, you're using different parts of this image for different devices, and it's driving me crazy. They don't just like center in, I guess, on one. Like the easiest way to do it, I guess, that everything overlaps was actually right in the center. So like you'll get this part in some device and then like this part in some device, but the center I think was about where we wanted to be. But you gotta give yourself some crazy margins. And if this is 32, I'm not sure that's gonna cut it. I don't think 64, like 64 is just too big of a font. I think maybe not for a banner. Let's try it for a banner. I think maybe for websites and things 64 can be a little bit too much. Where's dead center? So I don't want it dead center. I want it up like a third probably. And then let's change it to white so we can see it a little bit better. I'm afraid black is gonna be hard to see. Both of them are hard to see. So we could do black. Let's do this. Control G. And then fill the group with white. If I can do that. Oh, you know what? I should do this. Frame. Fill with white. And then let's lower that opacity to like 20. Or 50. So, okay, frame, let's extend the frame. And then center the text. There we go. And then what I'd like to do is blur this background. Maybe not even the background, maybe blur the... Let's see what happens. Because if I'm doing the frame, I think it's going to blur the text, and maybe I don't want that. Let's try this. So frame, effects, I don't want drop shadow, I want layer blur, I think. And then I want that blur to be crazy. And I don't want that text in that frame actually. Control Z. Wait, did I just delete the text? Yeah. So that's kind of fun. I like. This is gonna be our blurred opacity, and let's really take that blur up more. Let's make it like a 32 blur. And then bring in, all I wanted was this. So if I blur it any harder, let's see. I could still blur it. Let's see here. I feel like that might be the ticket. Then can I maybe drop an effect on this? Let's see what happens if I drop some drop shadow on there. Did I even do it? It says I did, but I do not see it. Oh, you know why? It's on the wrong thing, you dummy. You dummy? Okay, now drop shadow on that. Let's do the same thing here, but do like a white outline, a white stroke. On maybe the outside, yeah, 2, 3. What does 5 look like? Okay, so that's kind of cool. I have that one on top. They're lined up and everything, which is kind of neat, but this one is just the black text and it's above it and it drops a shadow. And I really like how it is dropping a shadow on top of its border. It looks like it's almost 3D right there. So then let's try getting rid of blurred opacity. And it kind of stands on its own. So there's, I'm not saying this is a fleshed out idea. There's that we've worked on for the tiniest little bit of time. We're gonna call this one text. Whoa, we're gonna call this text, and this one text with outline. And then I don't know if I actually want drop shadow on the text with outline. Maybe I do. Again, it's on the wrong one. Yeah, alright, it does give it a little bit more separation from the image, just a little. So what if we really kind of played around with, how does it keep switching to the unsplash? Maybe I'm clicking off of it and clicking the image and I'm not really thinking about it. Let's do drop shadow, let's play around with this. We'll make this like 8 or 16. What is the font size? 64? Make it 16 for sure. And then maybe make it 8. Is that too much? That might be too much. There we go. That looks better. Okay, 8 and 8. I'm not super sold on outlines. I don't really prefer outlines. But I like how that one works with the other one. I also do not like that. I don't like that one bit. So we could do let's move this over here. We'll blur that or mute that. YouTube banner size we do want. Why is text way out there? You crazy? Text is in here. Text has been here the whole time. So let's do this. Maybe make this way smaller. Put it like off center. We could even make a mask to make that a more manageable size. How wide is this? What if we made it 900? Okay, so there's that. Definitely want enough margin between everything. So this is what, 60? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine for now. This, I think we want to say, duplicate it, group them, image. This one we're just gonna say is, instead of an image, a solid color. Whoop! There we go. We want to round those edges to maybe like 25? I don't know. Sheesh. Don't act like I have all the answers. He said in jest, using the mask. Let's see here. How we looking there? It's fine. Maybe more rounded corners there. Let's try like 75, like way more rounded corners. Yes. Yes. Does this still have drop shadow? I don't need that. God dang drop shadow up here. So then we could do maybe drop shadow on this just for effect. Blur it by like 16, and then we'll increase this to 75. I like it. Okay. So I could also make that smaller. Let's see here. Let's make my mask smaller. We wanted it to be like 900. Okay, that's like the perfect size. There we go. Where do we want that to fall? That looks good. Whoa. Where's my image? There we go. So we've got it 900. Right? 900. And then 900. What's our width between there? 267. We can still figure that out at a different point. So then we'll just drop in some text here, actually. Drop in some text from over here. We'll say learn new gardening tips every week. That seems like our perfect sentence, right? We did it. Learn new gardening tips every week. And join. Let's see here. Learn new gardening tips every week. And I guess if this is a YouTube banner, then that implies that he does make YouTube videos. So let's see here. Should we have a subheading? Should that be a subheading or just go straight into body text? If it's a subheading, Let's do a subheading. So instead of Arial, I'm gonna switch it back to enter by just typing enter, really. That's easier. Then we'll probably do like 24, 28 font. Then we're gonna make it extra bold, or just bold. We'll just make it bold. And then we've got to make it black. Learn new gardening tips every week. Maybe we'll align it over here. Why is there an extra space there? It's just the way it is, I guess. Alright. Doesn't look very aligned, but it says it is. Alright. I feel like, oh shoot, since I can't get that to align to the text, well, I guess I could do that, but it's just gonna design-wise be weird. What if we centered it? Learn new gardening tips every week. So then we'll say new text. This one was gonna be Arial. 24. Black. Awesome. And it's gonna say videos uploaded every we don't need that. Maybe we do need that. So we don't want it to be bold, we'd rather have it regular. Videos uploaded every. That's centered. We'll say like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you know? Monday. And then we need this to be just like 18 probably. Stop grabbing that frame. Alright, so we'll center that one. Then I need like a cool check mark, you know? Do I have, oh cool, we do have my cool icon set. All ready to go here. Arrows, interface, there's checks. Let's see here. Do we have like a check mark in a circle? That would be easy to make on our own, but alright, so then let's drop this in here, paste here. It's white. Let's give it like a green. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna give it like maybe a that square is 24 by 24. I don't think I want my circle to be that big. Maybe we want a 16 by 16 circle. Let's see. 16 tab 16, and then I think we want just like a green. Let's just grab a quick green. I want the check to kind of like overhang. Not that much. So maybe we do okay, that looks pretty centered. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, I could maybe add a little bit of a gradient to that green, but this is fine. This is simple enough. So let's group those two together. We are checkmarred. Friday. Wednesday. Monday. Cool. And then those do seem a little bit far apart. Let's see. Can I just go in here like whoop? Whoa, not like that. So let's grab these first and then say maybe there's 16 space between them. Then the space between these needs to be different. What about saying we want like 16 between there, 16 between there, and then 16 between there. Is this one the right spot? There we go. I think it was, but alright, so let's see here. Not you, Windows key. So those are like against each other. Let's see. Why? Control G, I guess. Group those, and this is gonna be upload schedule, and we can drag that just to like that's there. $38, $32. It's looking pretty good. Ouch. I don't know why my shoulder hurts. I wonder if I slept just super crazy last night. So I want another maybe subheading to come down here and say like hit the notification bell to so you don't miss another video. And then we could probably find a bell in here, right? Like, come on. There's probably a bell. Look at that. Add a notification? Are you kidding me? It's like they knew we were gonna do this. Can I place that in text? I don't think so. Hit the blank. I'm just gonna copy this and make it a new. Whoa. Hit the blank and then new text. So you don't miss. And then I need this to probably be black or green. Green. Oh, that's not at all what I meant to do. So I want the selection colors in this broken. Break them. Gotta be way smaller than that, bud. It's like 1 and 1. I want this to drop a tiny little shadow too. 1 and 1, just so it looks like that's behind it. That's cute, man. I like that little icon. And can I make it bigger by just, oh my god, you can. 32 by 32. And this is gonna be probably smaller than that. Let's go with 24. And 24. We could probably go smaller. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Auto layout. And then space between. I want like 8. I want like 4. I want like 2. Maybe 4. Maybe even 8. Let's see 8 again. Or 6. I didn't try 6. Okay, so we like that. This is gonna be CTA maybe, except for it's not really. How far away is that? 32, and then this was 32 up there. You know what? We're gonna try to change this to Control G. This is gonna be text content. Go like 128 maybe. Could do even Shift A and then make that. Let's do, since we have this as an auto layout now, 32, 32. I do want it still centered, please. Maybe even more than that. 64 and 64. Yeah, 96 and 96. Screw it. Alright, that looks like enough spacing for me. Let's add a white fill there. I want this corner radius to be like kind of the same. What do we have that one at? It's like 75. Yeah, okay. And then let's drop another image behind that. Potentially this one. So I want this. Oh wait, did I drag a copy down? I didn't. You dunce. This copy I want to be in wireframe 1. That is fine. So then we'll probably want it and then what we could do is just drag it like way the hell back behind everything. Whoa. What the heck? What the heck? Why don't we say oh, that's part of the reason. It needs to be in YouTube banner and it needs to be at the bottom. So YouTube banner size, we're gonna say is a mask. Alright, mask, uses mask. And then maybe we do kind of like trying that back at the top. It's just too much, you know? Maybe it just needs a little bit of buffer. Is this all auto laid out? It's not. What if I did though? No. No, it would squish everything together in a really weird way. I think I'll just leave it in the center for now. And then we probably want this to drop a little bit of a shadow, because I'm just shadow crazy. Just a shadow maniac. Blur by 16, maybe move this out by 8. And then for this background image, let's play around with it. I don't really want to change that. That could work. Drop all the contrast. Barely desaturate. I don't want to do too much. Highlights. What do we want to do with that? We could increase them a little bit. And then maybe drop shadows. Drop shadows as much as possible. Alright, that's like a Hello Fresh banner. Cool. So that's... Do we have a frame of this? I don't think we have a frame. This is a group though, right? Frame. Now it's a frame. So let's look at it in a prototype. You know, and nothing's gonna move. I just want to see it kind of... Whoa, the hell? What the... What? I guess I can't see it because it's not the right kind of frame. Why can't I do that though? That's weird. That's what I want to select, yes. You're a frame. Sir, you're a frame. Wonder if I can drag it out of here and then do it. It doesn't look like it. Why? Let me draw a frame behind it. Or you know what? Slide. Oh, that's probably the problem. Sheesh, dude, I am having so many problems here. So much problems. So let's just check this out if this would work. If it would work. Okay. That's too small. That's definitely too small. You could space this out a lot more to kind of take up more of that space, I feel like. And it wouldn't really hurt for it. Cool. Yeah. I think it was important that we looked at that because that one's not done yet. But I think I am done for the day today, guys. Oh, thank you for hanging out and, you know, keeping me company. Well, I sharpen my skills with Sharpen design prompts. This one's got a lot of work to do. This is just one variation of a banner for a gardener in Martinique. So yeah, this is our first attempt. We'll make, once that's finalized, probably a version for every style or for every template size, and then probably just keep going from there. Like, once we have that fixed up how we want it, probably take maybe 30 minutes next week, and then we can just kind of resize all of our elements or change them depending on the other sizes we want to go. So we'll see. That is the YouTube sized banner. It was the only one we did today, and it's not quite done. We're getting there though. We're getting there. That's not bad. But yeah, it's another cup of coffee time for me, and I'm just gonna go wake up, you know, go for a stroll around my apartment and pace, walk around, get some blood moving, and I will see you guys tomorrow, probably 9 a.m. for some more designing. So thank you guys for hanging out again. If you want, drop a follow on these channels. We're here Monday through Friday, just designing our little hearts out most of the time. So come hang out and have a great rest of your Monday. See you guys tomorrow.